हॅलो फ्रेंड्स, राणा अकॅडमी या यूट्यूब चॅनलवरती आपणा सर्वांचं स्वागत आहे. आपण स्टार्ट केलं आहे महाराष्ट्र स्टेट बोर्डची 11th क्लासची बायोलॉजी. यामध्ये आपण आतापर्यंत थर्ड चॅप्टरपर्यंत पाहिलं. त्याच्यानंतर आपण पाहणार आहोत 4th चॅप्टर किंगडम ॲनिमेलिया. जर तुम्ही या चॅनलवरती नवीन आला असाल तर प्लीज या चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा आणि बेल आयकन हिट करा. चला तर मग व्हिडिओला सुरुवात करूया. फोर्थ नंबरचा चॅप्टर आहे आपला किंगडम ॲनिमेलिया. You are familiar with animals, their general characteristics and great diversity observed in this group. Let us learn about how this diverse group is classified systematically. Criteria used for animal classification: grades of organization, cellular, cell tissue organ, body symmetry, asymmetry, radial symmetry, bilateral symmetry, body cavity, ocelomate, coelomate, germ layers, diploblastic, triploblastic, segmentation, segmented, animal body plan, cell aggregate plan. In this body plan, cells do not form tissues or organs. There is a minimal differentiation and division of labor among cells. Now it is found in porifera. Figure 4.1 sponge. Blind sac body plan. In this body plan, body is like a sac with a single opening. Digestion is carried out in this sac-like structure, where ingestion and egestion takes place through same opening. Example: members of phylum Conidaria. Figure 4.2 Hydra. Tube within tube body plan. Digestion system is present in a tube-like cell cavity. Mouth and anus are present at two separate ends of digestive system. Annelida onwards phyla show this type of body plan. Animal classification: phylum Porifera, pores, feron, bearing. Scypha Euspongia, both sponge, Plactella, Venus flower basket. These are aquatic animals. Most of them are marine and few are freshwater. They are also called sponges. Most of them have asymmetrical body. Body of these animals consists of many cells with little division of labor. Hence, their body is considered as a colony of different types of cells. These are sedentary animals. On their body, they bear numerous minute spores called astria, through which water enters in the body cavity. Spongiole. Water leaves the body through a single large opening called osculum. Water is circulated in the body through the canal system. During its circulation, the cells of the animal body absorbed food, exchange respiratory gases, and release excretory products. Animal porifera. Spongiole is lined by special flagellated cells called sconocytes or collar cells. Beating of flagella creates water current. Body of these animals is supported by calcareous and siliceous spicules or proteinaceous spongy fibers. They reproduce asexually as well as sexually. Asexual reproduction is performed by fragmentation and gemule formation. These animals have ability of regeneration. Sexual reproduction is performed by formation of gametes. Fertilization is internal. Development takes place through indirect larval stage. Figure 4.5 typical sponge body. Phylum Onidaria, example Hydra, Aurelia. Jellyfish, Physalia, Portuguese. Man of war, Adamsia, C1 more, Diploria, brain coral, the Gorgonia, sea fan. They are aquatic, mostly marine, and few are freshwater forms. They are sessile and free swimming. They show radial symmetry and are diploblastic with the blind sac cavity, blind sac body plan. Animals exhibit two body forms. Polyp is cylindrical form. Hydra and Medusa is umbrella-like. Aurelia jellyfish Animal of Nidaria. Body cavity is meant for circulation as well as digestion, hence called the gastrovascular cavity of Coelenteron. Tentacles of bear nidoblasts or stinging cells, which are meant for anchorage, offense, and defense. Nidarians reproduce both asexually and sexually. Asexual reproduction takes place by budding and regeneration. Asexual reproduction takes place by gamete formation. They exhibit alternation of polyploid generation with medusoid generation. This phenomena is called metagenesis, that is, polyps produce medusa asexually and medusa produce polyps sexually. Example Obelia. Figure 4.7 Nidoblast. Phylum Ctenophora. Example Plurobranchia Tinoplana. These are commonly called comb jellies or sea walnuts. These are exclusively marine free swimming animals. Body is diploblastic, radially symmetrical with the blind sac body plan. Animals have tissue level organization. Locomotion is carried out by eight rows of ciliated comb plates. Characteristic feature of ctenophores is bioluminescence. Like Cnidarians, ctenophores also exhibit extra and intracellular digestion. Reproduction is sexual with the indirect cell development. Neuroblasts are absent, hence these are called acnidarians. Instead, they have coloblast sticky cells to instead they have coloblast to capture the prey. Ctenophora is represented by the very few members, hence it is considered as one of the major minor phyla. Figure number 4.8 Animal of Ctenophora. Phylum Platyhelminthes. Platyflat-helminthes worms. Example Planaria, Tenia, tapeworm, fasciola, liver fluke. Body of these animals is dorsoventrally flattened, hence are called as flatworms. Animals are ocelomate, triploblastic, mostly endoparasitic, and few are free living. Parasitic free living suckers for attachment to the body of host. Body is covered by cuticle and parasites are generally absent in parasitic forms, but in free living forms it is incomplete blind sac plan. Animals have phlegm cells or protonephridia helpful for excretion and osmoregulation. Animals are the hermaphrodite, bisexual, self-fertilization is seen. Few have high power of regeneration and show polyembryony. Phylum Ascalmenthes. Example Ascaris, roundworm, Washeria, filarial worm, Ancylostoma, hookworm. These are mostly parasitic, few forms are free living. Body is long, cylindrical, thread like, circular, and in cross section. These hence are called symmetrical pseudocoelomate with tube within tube body plan. A body is covered by a tough and registered cuticle. A body wall has longitudinal muscles but no circular muscles. Alimentary canal is complete with mouth and anus or opposite ends. Pharynx is well developed and muscular. Excretion takes place by canals and gland cells. Excretory products are eliminated through excretory pore. Nervous system has nerve ring and nervous Animals are unisexual, that is, sexes are separate. Animals are unisexual, and that is, sexes are separate. Animals like ascaris shows sexual dimorphism, as usually female is longer and broader and have posterior straight posterior end. Male is shorter and narrower and has a curved posterior and with curved posterior end with a pair of penial setting for copulation. Fertilization is internal. Development may or may not include larval stage. Figure 4.11 Animals of Ascalmentis. Phylum Annelida. Example Nereis, Ferretima, earthworm, Herulinaria. They are commonly called ringworms or segmental worms. Animals may be aquatic and few may be ectoparasitic or free living or burrowing on moist soil. They show bilateral symmetry with metameric segmentation. A special region of the body called clitorium is present. Locomotion is with the help of longitudinal and circular muscles. Locomotory structures like setae, earthworm, parapodia, nereis, and suckers, leech, or exchange of gases takes place through body wall. Circulatory system is of closed type. Excretion and osmoregulation is carried out with the help of nephridia. Nervous system consists of nerve rings and ventral nerve cord. Nerve cord is ventral, solid, and ganglionated, mostly hermaphrodite, and few are dioecious in Aries. Phylum Arthropoda. Arthros means joint, podas means leg. Example cockroach, butterfly, scorpion, millipede, and prawn. This is largest phylum of kingdom Animalea. These animals have jointed appendages, hence the name Arthropoda. These are omnipresent and solitary or colonial. Most of them are free-living barnacles, are sedentary. Few are parasitic and sanguivorous. Female mosquito and bed bug. Their body is ciliate, metamerically segmented with tube within tube body, plan and organ system. Level of organization. Body is covered by tough non-living chitinous exoskeleton, hence they are need periodic molting. Body is divided into head, thorax and abdomen. Figure 4.13 Animals of Arthropoda. Digestive system is complete. Circulatory system is of open type. Blood flows organ heart gills, trachea, lungs, book gills. Excretion takes place by green glands. Malphigian tubules are apoxial glands. Nervous system is formed by nerve rings and double ventral ganglionic nerve cord. Dense organs are well developed in the form of antennae, simple or compound eyes. Various receptor sexes are separate, showing sexual dimorphism. Fertilization is generally internal. Development is direct or indirect by metamorphosis. In some arthropods, like honeybees, bugs, etc., offsprings are produced by parthenogenesis. Same insects exhibit polymorphism. Example honeybee, ants, termites, etc. Some arthropoda are economically important, such as apis, honeybees for their honey and wax. Lac is produced by Lacifer, laca. Lac insects, lobsters, prawns, and crabs are edible. Silkworms produce silk. Some arthropods are harmful, which acts as vector. Example: mosquito, locusta, Locusta is a gregarious pest. Dumulus king crab is known as living fossil. Phylum Mollusca, mollusk soft. For example, Pila, Bivalve, octopus, devilfish, sepia, cuttlefish, Cheto, Plura, Chiton, pink tada, pearl oyster, loligo squid, Aplysia, sea hare, Dentalia, tusk shell. This is second largest phylum. Molluscas are either free living or sedentary. They are aquatic and seen in marshy places. Few are terrestrial. These are soft bodied and show tube within tube body plan. These are bilaterally symmetrical, but few are asymmetrical due to torsion. Twisting body is divisible into head, foot, and visceral mass. Visceral mass is enclosed in thick muscular fold of body wall called a mantle. Mantle secretes a hard calcareous shell. The shell may be external or internal or absent. Muscular foot is present in on ventral side. Digestive system is well developed, complete with the anterior mouth and posterior anus. Buccal cavity has a rasping organ called rodula, which is provided with transverse rows of teeth. Aquatic forms show numerous feather-like gills called crinidia, useful for aquatic respiration. Gills are present in mantle cavity, space between visceral mass or mantle. Terrestrial forms may show the presence of lungs. Circulatory system is of open type except sepia, which possesses closed type. Blood contains a copper containing blue respiratory pigment called hemocyanin. Excretion occurs by kidneys, also called as organ of Bojanus. Nervous system is formed by three pairs of ganglia. Ganglia are interconnected by commissures and connective sense organs such as eyes for vision, tentacles for tactile sensation, or sphoria for testing purity of water are present. Sexes are separate. Animals are mostly oviparous. Development is direct or indirect. Phylum Echinodermata example Aestidius, sea star, Cucumaria, sea cucumber, Echinus, sea urchin, Antedon, sea lily, Ophinopthrix, brittle star. These are exclusively marine, solitary, sedentary, and free living, and gregarious, benthic, and these are radially symmetrical animals with pentamerous symmetry. Body may be spherical, elongated, or star-shaped. Endoskeleton is made up of calcareous ossicles. Spines are present on the body, hence the name Echinodermata. The body is without definite body division. Instead, there are two sides as oral and aboral. The peculiar character is presence of water vascular system in which water enters through metric porite. This system is used as locomotion, food capturing, respiration, etc. Digestive system of is complete. Mouth is ventrally present on oral surface and anus on aboral surface. Respiration is performed by peristomal gills, papillae, respiratory tree, etc. Circulatory system and excretory system is absent. Nervous system is simple with the nerve ring around mouth and radial nerves when the arms. Sexes are separate, sometimes bisexual. Fertilization is external. Development is indirect. They show high power of regeneration. Phylum Hemichordata. Example Balanoglossus, Sacoglossus. Earlier, this phylum was considered as subphylum of Chordata because buccal divertificulum was considered as notochord, but now it is placed as a separate phylum of non-chordata. These are exclusively marine animals, usually living at the bottom of the sea in burrows. Mostly these are free living, but the animals like Rhabdopleura are sedentary. Body is soft, vermiform, unsegmented, and divided into three pairs: proboscis, collar, and trunk. The buccal cavity gives rise to rod-like buccal diversification, which is considered as notochord by some scientists. Figure 4.16 animals of hemichordata. Alimentary canal is complete state or U-shaped. Respiration occurs by numerous gills arranged into longitudinal rows present in the pharyngeal regions. Gills open by gill slits. Circulatory system is a simple and open type. Exhalation occurs with the help of glomerulus. Nervous tissue is embedded in epidermis on both dorsal and ventral sides. The sexes are separate, sometimes bisexual. Fertilization is external and development is indirect through free swimming larvae. This phylum is the connecting link between non-chordata and chordata. Phylum chordata are chordates are characterized by presence of cartilaginous notochord, at least in early embryonic life, presence of gill slits in the pharyngeal region, the presence of a hollow dorsal nerve cord running throughout the length of body and ventral heart. Phylum Chordata is divided into three subphyla: Urochordata, Cephalochordata, and Vertebrata. Urochordata and Cephalochordata are collectively called protochordates. Subphylum Urochordata or Tunicata, Herdemania, Salpa, Rhodiolam. These are also called as tunicates or ascidians. They are exclusively marine. Body is soft and covered by a tunic, test or a tunic. Presence of hollow dorsal nerve cord running throughout the length of body or ventral heart. Phylum Chordata is divided into three subphylum: Urochordata, Cephalochordata, and Vertebrata. Urochordata and Cephalochordata are collectively called protochordates. Subphylum Urochordata and Tunicata. Example: Herdmania, Salpa, Doliolum. These are also called as tunicates or ascidians. They are exclusively marine. Body is soft, covered by test and tunic, which is made up of tunicin. Notochord is present only made up of tunicin. Notochord is present only in the tail of larva, hence the name Urochordata. Notochord is lost during metamorphosis. Pharynx has many gill slits. Closed circulatory system is present. Development is indirect. Figure 4.17 animals of Urochordata. Subphylum Cephalochordata. Example: Branchiostoma, Amphioxus, or lancelets. They are exclusively marine. These are also called as lancelets, which are small fish like animals that rarely exceed 5 centimeters in length. Lancelets partly live, buried in soft marine segments. Notochord extends throughout the length of body and present throughout the life. Myotomes, muscle blocks are present. Post-anal tail is present. Closed circulatory system is present. Blood is without pigmentation. Figure 4.18 animal from Cephalochordata. Subphylum Vertebrata. In this chordates, notochord is replaced by cartilaginous or body ventral column. It is divided into two divisions: Agnathostomata, no jaws, and Gnathostomata, jaws present. Division: Agnathostomata, The division includes the lowest or most primitive vertebrates which are without jaws. They include only one class of living vertebrates, the cyclostomata. Example: cyclostomata, cyclos, circular stoma, mouth. Example: Petromyzon, lamprey, myxin, hagfish. Cyclostoms are jawless and cell-like structure. Animal skin is soft, smooth, containing unicellular mucous glands, but no scales. Median fins are present, but paired fins are absent. They are ectoparasitic. Now they have sucking and circular mouth without jaws, cranium, and a vertebral column made up of cartilage. A digestive system lacks stomach. Respiration occurs by 6 to 15 pairs of gill slits. Gill slits are without operculum. Heart is two-chambered with one auricle and one ventricle. Gonad is single, large and without gonads. Gonadic fertilization is external. They are anandromous, that is migrate for spawning to fresh water from their marine habitat. After spawning, they are within few days. Larvae metamorphose on disc, then migrate to ocean. Division: Gnathostomata. It is divided into two superclasses, Pisces and Tetrapoda. Superclass Pisces. These are aquatic animals. These are poikilothermic body temperature changes according to the change in surrounding temperature. Lateral line system is present, which shows the presence of theoreceptors for detection of water current. Locomotion is by body muscles and fins. Caudal fin acts as steering wheel. Exoskeleton is of dermal scales. Endoskeleton is either bony or cartilaginous. Body is streamlined or and boat shaped. This feature offers minimum resistance during swimming. Respiration is by gills. Heart is two-chambered and is ventral in position. It shows a single and closed circulation. Heart always shows presence of deoxygenated blood. So it is described as a venous heart. They have well developed brain with large olfactory lobes. Their sexes are separate. Most fishes are oviparous and some are viviparous. Superclass Pisces is divided into two classes of below. Class conic thighs, conodron, cartilage, ichthyes, fish. Examples: Colodon, dogfish, pristis, strawfish, electric ray, common ciskate, hammer-headed shark. Figure 4.20. Animals from chondric thighs. Chondric thighs include the animals in which endoskeleton is cartilaginous. These are exclusively marine. Exoskeleton is formed of placoid cells. The scales of teeth are modified placoid scales which are backwardly directed. Mouth is ventral in position. Pectoral two pairs of lateral fins, pectoral and pelvic. Caudal fin is the heterosexual asymmetrical. Five to seven pairs of gill slits are present. They are not covered by operculum. Here, bladder is absent. Hence, these fishes need to swim constantly so that they do not sink. They are predatory fishes. Some of them have electric organs. Example: torpedo, electric ray, and some have poison sting. Example: dragon, stingray, as organs of offense and or defense. Male copulatory organ called claspers are present. Fertilization is internal. Many of them are viviparous. Class ostrich thighs, osseous home thighs, fish, osseous bone thighs, fish. Example: Bombay duck, lungfishes, Protopterus, Lepidocitron, Exocutus, flying fish, hippocampus, seahorse, pomfret, labio rohita, ruhu, catla, clarius, magur, aquarium, fishes, betta, fishing, fighting fish, pterophyllum, angelfish. Ostrich thighs include fishes in which bony endoskeleton is present, hence called as bony fishes. These are aquatic, present in both fresh and marine waters. Exoskeleton is formed of cycloid and ctenoid scales. Mouth is mostly terminal in position. Tail fin is formed by two terminal in position. Tail fin is formed by two equal lobes, that is homoceral symmetrical four-operculum. Air bladder is present to maintain buoyancy. Claspers are absent. Fertilization is external. The fishes are oviparous. Figure 4.21. Animals from ostrich thighs. Superclass Tetrapoda. These animals bear two pairs of appendages. Some animals, like snakes, are secondarily limbless. Superclass Tetrapoda includes four classes, namely Amphibia, Reptilia, and Mammalia. Class Amphibia, example Rana frog, Buffoof toad, Salam, Salamander, Ichthyopis, limbless amphibian, Hyla, tree frog. Amphibia include the animal which live on land as well as in water, fresh water only. And they are poikilothermic animals. Body is differentiated into head and trunk. Neck is differentiated into neck and tail is usually absent in many adults with few exceptions. Two pairs of limbs arise from pectoral and pelvic girders respectively. These pectoral and pelvic girders this help in locomotion. Skin is more moist, glandular, and with the mucous glands. Exoskeleton is absent. Eyelids are present. Tympanum represents the eyelids are present. Tympanum represents the ear. Excretory products, digestive waste, and gametes are released through common chamber of cloaca. Circulatory system is of closed type. Heart is three chambered and ventral in position. Irises are biconcave and nucleated. Respiration is by the skin, lungs, and bucopharynx. Nervous system is well developed. Sexes are separate. These are oviparous. Fertilization is external. Development is indirect through aquatic larval stage. They show metamorphosis. Figure 4.1222. Animals from Amphibia. Class Reptilia repair to creep or to crawl. Example: Naja, cobra, Hemidactylus, wall lizard, Chilonia, turtle, crocodile, testudo, tortoise, camelega, tree lizard, bangarus, crate, vipera, Figure 4.23 animals from Reptilia. Reptilia includes crawling animals. These are the first true terrestrial vertebrates. Few may be aquatic or semi-aquatic, also found in marshy areas. Locomotion occurs by limbs. The limbs are pentadactyl and digits. Grape snakes are limbless. Snakes crawl on their belly. The reptiles are poikilothermous. Skin is dry, non-glandular, and covered by exoskeleton of epidermal scales of scutes, shields, or plates. Lizards and snakes shed their skin periodically. Auricles but ventricles are incompletely partitioned, so heart is not perfectly four-chambered. Except crocodile, brain is well developed. The olfactory lobes and cerebellum are better developed than those of amphibians. Sexes are separate and show prominent sexual dimorphism. Fertilization is internal. They are oviparous except viper. It is viviparous and show external care. Class F Avis birds. Example columba, pigeon, Cytacula, parrot. Flightless birds like Crutio, ostrich, kiwi, kiwi aptenoides, penguin, curvus, crow, neophron, vulture, passer, sparrow. Figure 4.24 aves. Forelimbs are modified into wings for flying. Some birds have lost the capacity to fly. Example ostrich. Hind limbs are used for walking. Birds have webs between their toes. Example duck. Body is streamlined, boat shaped to reduce resistance during flight. Now these are homeothermos, that is their body's temperature remains constant. Exoskeleton is made up of feathers. Scales are present on hind limbs. Body is differentiated into head, neck, trunk, and tail. Skin is thin, dry, and non-glandular except oil gland at the base of tail. Urophageal air cavities to reduce body weight. Jaws are without teeth and modified into big. Crop blood is red in color due to presence of red blood cells. RBCs are convex, biconvex, and nucleated. Heart is perfectly four-chambered. They show double recirculation. Respiration takes place by lungs having air sacs to increase the buoyancy. Brain is enlarged and has well developed cerebellum for equilibrium. Sexes are separate with prominent sexual dimorphism. These are oviparous. Fertilization is internal. Parental care is very well developed. Seasonal migration is seen in some birds. Class Mammalia, mammal, mammae, breasts, nipples. Example bat, ratus, rat, macaca, monkey, camelus, camel, whale, human being, canis, dog, felis, cat, elephant, equus, horse, pteropus, flying box, oviparous, ornithorhynchus, platypus, viviparous, macropus, kangaroo. Mammalia includes the animals having mammary glands, milk producing glands for the nourishment of young ones. These are omnipresent, mostly terrestrial. Some are aquatic and few are aerial and arboreal. Limbs are the organs of locomotion and used for walking, flying, climbing, burrowing, swimming, etc. Body is differentiated into head, neck, trunk, and tail. These are homothermous. Exoskeleton is its use from the hair, fur, nails, hooves, horns, etc. Skin is glandular, having sweat glands and sebaceous glands, oil glands, mammary glands are modified sweat glands. They have external ear. They show heterodont dentition. RBCs are biconcave and enucleated. The blood is red in color. Heart is ventral in position and four-chambered. Respiration takes place by lungs. Brain is highly developed. Cerebrum shows a transverse band called a corpus callosum. Few mammals are oviparous. Example, duck-billed platypus. Some have pouches for the development of immature young ones. These are called marsupials. Example, kangaroo. Majority of mammals are placental and viviparous. तर इथे आपला ॲनिमल किंगडम संपतो. ॲनिमल किंगडम हा चॅप्टर इथे संपतो आपला. ह्याच्यानंतर आपण नेक्स्ट चॅप्टर पाहणार आहोत, 5th नंबरचा चॅप्टर. ह्या चॅप्टरमध्ये आपण आतापर्यंत महत्त्वाचे इम्पॉर्टंट टॉपिक्स पाहिले. काही आपण आतापर्यंत पाहिलं ऑर्गनायझेशन, ग्रेड्स ऑफ ऑर्गनायझेशन, सेल्युलर cell tissues, tissue organs, body symmetry, asymmetrical, radial symmetry, bilateral symmetry, body cavity, ocelomate, pseudocelomate, coelomate, germ layers, diploblastic, triploblastic, segmentation, animal body plan. त्याच्यानंतर फायलम. जर तुम्ही या चॅनलवरती नवीन आला असाल तर प्लीज या चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा. प्लीज लाईक, शेअर अँड सबस्क्राईब. थँक्यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग. असेच नवीन व्हिडिओ पाहण्यासाठी आमच्या चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करून ठेवा आणि बेल आयकॉन हिट करा. थँक्यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग.